Reed Hastings tried to sell his company to Blockbuster, but the CEO of Blockbuster laughed out loud at his proposal. History stands witness to the fact that the same Blockbuster, which once stood like an insurmountable mountain before them, was forced to kneel just a few years later. Welcome once again to the story of Netflix, and also welcome to Wonder Hitch. This tale begins in 1997 during the rise of internet-based businesses. Like Jeff Bezos, who was selling everything from pet food to baseball bats online, Marc Randolph also had countless business ideas. However, none of them appealed to Reed Hastings. Reed wanted to create an internet business where customers would find their service once and then keep coming back, ensuring a steady revenue stream. For months, the two of them brainstormed ideas until finally, they landed on one that resonated with both: videotapes. At the time, videotapes were the primary source of entertainment. People would visit their local Blockbuster store on weekends, spend hours selecting their favorite movies, and rent them. However, if the videotape wasn't returned on time, a late fee would be charged. When this idea struck Reed, he himself had a $40 fine pending with Blockbuster for returning a tape late. Reed believed that the video rental industry desperately needed a change. He was convinced that renting movies over the internet would be a successful venture. However, there was a significant problem. Video cassettes were bulky and expensive to ship. Additionally, if a tape broke during transit, it would result in further losses. This was a major challenge, and Marc and Reed had to devise a comprehensive plan to make their new internet business viable. Their business seemed doomed to fail from the very beginning. However, a few weeks later, through a technology magazine, they first learned about DVD technology. DVDs were much lighter and cheaper than video cassettes, and shipping them was far more affordable. Reed Hastings had the idea that instead of using video cassettes, movies could be put on DVDs and rented out, which would be more profitable. They came up with a simple idea. DVDs would be delivered directly to customers' doors, and the package would include a prepaid return envelope to make returning the DVDs easy for customers. The idea was simple, but they needed capital to get started, which neither Marc nor Reed had. Somehow they managed to set up a small, low-budget office with inexpensive folding tables and second-hand furniture. Employees were hired on low salaries with the promise that if the business succeeded, they would receive shares in the company. At precisely 9 a.m., they launched their website to the public and installed a bell that would ring with every new order. The first order was placed by Marc himself, making the bell ring for the first time. A minute later, the bell rang again, this time for a real customer. On the first day, they received 137 orders, far exceeding their expectations. Despite the website being down for hours due to heavy traffic, this meant that the actual number of orders could have been even higher. They realized that resolving the issues with their website was crucial to prevent frequent crashes. In the first month, renting DVDs generated total sales of only $11,000. Most people preferred to buy DVDs rather than rent them. They had offered customers two options: purchase a DVD for $25 or rent it for $4. Marc and Reed wanted their rental service to gain traction because this model allowed a single DVD to be rented multiple times, maximizing profits until the DVD became unusable. They were well aware that the only reason they were able to sell DVDs at that time was because there was no competition in the market. However, a few weeks later, they received a call from Amazon. Jeff Bezos, who had already established his dominance in the online book market, was now planning to capture the DVD market as well. Marc and Reed's primary goal was not to sell DVDs, but to rent them out. So, they decided to dedicate their new business entirely to renting DVDs. They launched promotional campaigns, but they failed miserably. In one promotion, customers were offered 10 free DVDs to rent. However, this campaign failed because the coupon codes for the promotion were placed on the outside of DVD player boxes instead of inside them. This meant that anyone could take the coupon codes and redeem them for free DVDs, even if they hadn't purchased a DVD player, leading to significant losses for the company. During this time, another major issue came to light. Bill Clinton, who was the President of the United States at the time, was implicated in an alleged affair with Monica Lewinsky, a White House intern. Across the United States, people were searching for videos of the scandal, and the company ended up facing far greater losses from this promotion than the benefits they had anticipated. This was the time when the subscription model was introduced. Under this model, customers could rent DVDs for a fixed monthly fee. The idea was a success. On the very first day, 90% of the people who saw the promotion subscribed to the service. These were the very customers for whom Marc and Reed had worked so hard. The subscription model eliminated the issue of late fees for DVDs, which had previously caused an annual loss of $800 million. On the other hand, Blockbuster did not take this new business model seriously because their physical stores were already thriving. They believed there was no need for a small internet-based business. Marc and Reed scheduled a meeting with the CEO of Blockbuster. Initially, the CEO of Blockbuster listened to their proposal silently and then asked them for their demands. Reed Hastings immediately responded, $50 million. Upon hearing this, the CEO of Blockbuster burst into laughter. Marc and Reed realized that Blockbuster was not taking their idea seriously, and they had to leave empty-handed. As time passed, Blockbuster launched its DVD by mail service, but by then it was too late. Marc and Reed's company, Netflix, was already working on the video-on-demand model where movies could be streamed directly online, and the hassle of DVDs was eliminated. No more hassle, just come, watch the movie, and the story is over. For the first time in the world, a streaming service was doing this. This situation forced Blockbuster to make hasty decisions that severely impacted their business. For example, if a customer returned a videotape without rewinding it, Blockbuster would charge extra for rewinding. Blockbuster had been squeezing extra money from its customers for years and kept going with this model. On the other hand, Netflix had captured customers' attention with its new streaming model. Such examples are often seen in the market where companies hesitate to change their existing models and methods, and in the meantime someone else fills the gap. The same happened with Nokia. They didn't update themselves with photography technology, and other companies moved ahead. Today, Netflix has employees all over the world. The company is worth more than $288 billion, and it generates nearly $19 billion in sales annually. This is the company that revolutionized the entertainment world, allowing customers to watch their favorite movies and shows from the comfort of their homes. Thank you for watching this Wonder Hitch video. Your support and kind comments mean the world to us. Stay tuned for another fascinating story in the next video.